Everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to make another recipe using hatch chilies. Let's cook.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. The food here is outrageous. Tom Garvey, the Keto cook, makes foods without a hook. Sit right back and watch him cook.
Okay, today what we're going to do is I'm going to be using up the rest of the hatch chilies that I had bought. At first they were a little hard to find. I had to ask the produce guy if they had any. And sure enough, they were hidden, pushed off to the back a little bit. These are fantastic. Now these are hot. Don't think they're not. All right, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to make another recipe with them. I'm actually going to cut these and de-seed them, and then I'm going to saute them with a red onion. Now this red onion has been in this vacuum seal bag for almost 2 months now, so it's time to use it up. But today's dinner is going to be a little different, okay? If you haven't tried this, you need to. Today I'm going to be making a ham steak, okay? I'm going to cube this up, and also I'm going to be using, put it together with the hatch chilies. So I'm going to make it separate. I'm going to put mine with the hatch chilies and stuff, and leave another section of it for Marie, because some of these chilies can be a little hot, and I don't want to burn her out. So, all right, let's get going.
If you like the heat that makes your eyes tear and makes you look silly, it's time for hatch chilies. Some are hot and some are not. It's that time of year that will make you tear. Ham and hatch chilies are on the money. Today's dinner for me and my honey. Don't be afraid to look silly when your eyes tear up from these great hatch chilies. If you like the heat that makes your eyes tear and makes you look silly, it's time for hatch chilies. Some are hot and some are not. It's that time of year that will make you tear. Ham and hatch chilies are on the money. Today's dinner for me and my honey. Don't be afraid to look silly when your eyes tear up from these great hatch chilies. Ham and hatch chilies are on the money. Today's dinner for me and my honey. Don't be afraid to look silly when your eyes tear up from these great hatch chilies.
Okay, got them all chopped up, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to incorporate them in with the onions. We're going to mix these up. Now, you need to have some pretty good ventilation in your house, because as these are cooking, they're going to give off the capsaicin, and you're going to smell and actually feel the heat from them. Now, there again, these are not like today's modern peppers and stuff like that. They got some heat, but they're very tolerable. It's basically once you taste it, okay, then you understand the heat and what it is. Some, like I said, some are more spicier than others, okay, but basically they're all pretty well heated up. Now, like I said before, if you have never tried this with the ham steak, this is fantastic. Now, like I said, 9 times out of 10, I like to cook outside, also on the Monument Grill, but it is extremely hot today, and just by the time I set up and everything, I start sweating. It's just like, well over 108 today, let's put it that way. So, okay. Okay, pan's heating up. I'll drop a little butter in there. I'm gonna get this around my nice stainless steel pan. Also gonna add in a little bit of olive oil. Get this all. See that bubbling up right now? Okay. That foam right now is the moisture coming out of the butter. And I'm just going to run this around a little bit. Now, this is basically how you make brown butter. All right. Let me reach over here. Excuse my arm. Add a little Tommy spice to it. Now, for me taking that bite of that one little pepper, my lips are tingling. I hate when my lips tingle. All right. Now, if this is good stuff right here. If you can, and if you're in a spot where you cannot find Hatch chilies, okay, there are websites where they can ship it out to you. You can also use canned chilies, come in a jar or whatever. Out here in the Southwest, or where I'm at anyway, these are pretty good. They're pretty big. Matter of fact, they have a roasting festival where you can go certain places in New Mexico, also out here in Vegas, either north of Vegas here. There is a place where you can go and they have the big barrels, okay, that they put these chilies in, and they roast them right there. I mean, it's fantastic. Matter of fact, Kevin from Man Kitchen Recipes, he on one of his videos, he was talking about the Hatch Chili Festival. I mean, and he uses them a lot. So great stuff, really good stuff. He sort of turned me on to, and I missed it, to go to where they roast these, to the festival out here. So, all right, just gonna get them. This is gonna be a quick cook right here. So, kick back, listen to some music while I cut these up. So now, Hatch chilies actually remind me of Italian long hots, about the same size, a little bit longer of the Italian ones, a little bit deeper green, and then they start turning colors. They get a little bit of orange, and they will turn red over ripening. I think Italian long hots might have a little bit hotter taste to them, but they cook up the same. I used to do the same recipe like this, okay, only with using sausage, okay. We would do a hot pepper, onions, and sausage on a plate, basically like an appetizer. And yeah, but these the Hatch chilies remind me of that. And past couple years, I've been really liking these a little bit more. Now, as I get older, all right, you know, my tolerance for hot stuff is starting to fade a little bit. But in the same token, this is a great keto dish. Very quick, very easy. Now, depending on how you want to do these, you want to take them until they are getting limp a little bit, okay? Or do you want to put a crust on them? So, I like to take them just to the point where they still have a little bit of snap to them, okay? And just do them to that point. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ham steak, I'm going to take these out of the skillet, and I'll put them off to the side, and then I'm going to use the same pan with a little bit of heat in it, but I'm going to do the do the ham that way. I'm going to saute the ham up on both sides. I like the ham a little bit drier than normally. Some people just put it in, heat it up, and eat it that way. I soaked it in water to get some of the salt out of it. And it's got that little bit of a slimy effect to it when they pack it. That's just a solution that keeps it a little bit longer anyway. So I washed it down, patted it dry, and that's going to go in there. And we're going to try to just put a little bit of caramelization on the ham. Take it out. I'm going to cut one off, just leave it for Marie. She can add what she wants to it. But then I'm going to take some of these onions and hatch chilies, and I'm going to put them back in with the ham, and I'm going to cook them in there because I'm going to embellish it a little bit. I want that little bit of heat. Okay, as you see, trying to find the camera. Okay, as you see right here, they're starting to brown up a little bit. That's about where I want to take it to. I want to overdo it because I still want to finish cooking it with the ham. So, all right. The onions are caramelizing. That's a good thing. Tommy spices in there. Now, at this point, if you wanted to, you could add your favorite barbecue sauce to it, okay? You can add a little bit of water to this, make your own little bit of sauce to it. But the object of this right here is to eat a little bit of it today, let it cool down real good, and then I'm going to vacuum seal them, and they're going to go into the freezer for another day, for another cook, possibly into the winter when you can't get these anymore, and make some tacos or whatever you want to do with it. All right. Okay, a little bit of oil into the pan. This is not going to take long, okay? Let's see, we're looking good right here. A little Tommy spice. Now there again, you can add anything you want to this. You can add right now a little bit of barbecue sauce to it. You can add a little brown sugar to it. We're keto, so we don't fool around with that too much. I'm going to leave it just like that because I want the taste of the ham and also this little bit of heat that's in here. Let's wipe this up a little bit. Now, I don't know if anybody else likes ham steaks. I do. We don't find them all the time, and they're very tasty. You get that ham craving, okay? These are fantastic. Better than buying a whole ham, especially like now for the two of us, okay? That is a little bit of fat off there. Just for the two of us right now, I mean, this is plenty to eat, okay? Just gonna brown it up really nice. I'm gonna save this piece over here for Marie, put it off onto the side. Now, she won't eat that whole thing, but there again, it's gonna have a little bit of heat from the pan, so not as bad. She wants to take some of the chilies and onions, she will. Let me put a little bit more Tommy spice on it. The aroma from the Tommy spice, once the onions and the garlic start clicking with with what's cooking, and then when you taste it, the pepper and the salt, it really is enhancing. I've been using this stuff now. I made this back way back, late 70s, early 80s, through my cooking career, and this is what I used. Seasoned up everything. There again, in the restaurant business, you don't over seasoning because some people don't like it. Some people don't like a lot of salt. Some people don't like a lot of pepper. So I just do this as I'm cooking to enhance it. If they want, that's why there's salt and pepper on the tables in a restaurant. So, okay, let's flip this over one more time. Okay, ham's in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take some of these chilies, put them onto the side. I'm going to Tommy spice it. Now, this ain't gonna take long. Got the flame on high. And you know what? We're gonna eat. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get this plated up. Nice piece of ham on here. I'm also gonna take my wooden spatula and I'm going to put the onions and hatch chilies. There again, if you have not tried this, you need to. If you like a little spicy foods, this is okay. Even if you don't, it's not that bad. So, I always like to finish the plate off with a little decoration on it. Also, I like a little barbecue sauce with my ham. Put a little bit over here. One more over here. And we turn this around a little bit. One more in there. Well, there you have it, folks, right there. A nice ham with hatch chilies and a red onion. I mean, I tell you what, it is fantastic. Listen, check back next week, next Wednesday, for another keto clean eating dish. Stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Take care, everybody.
Welcome back to Las Vegas. The food here is outrageous. Tom Garvey, the keto cook, makes foods without a hook. Sit right back and watch him cook.